revolution. So this is the third part where we are going to see about the causes for the French Revolution. So what are the causes that has led to the French Revolution that we saw in the previous class? Can you recollect, my dear students? So yes, really we have seen about the causes, that is political cause we saw, the economical cause we saw, right? So political cause, in which we will be knowing about Louis XVI, who played a major role, and his wife Augustine, who played another role in that. Right? Yes, they were being lavishly spending the monies in the war and other activities like construction of palaces and celebrations. So because of which the bank corrupt had happened. Yes, and we want to see that because of the economical causes, that is because of the debt that is being created by Louis XVI, which made or which forced the king to impose tax on the peasant section, that is the third estate. So third estate is the peasant sections, yes, and the middle class. Those people were being forced to pay their taxes. They had so many taxes, head tax, taxes, all these are taxes which they are supposed to pay. Yes, so these two reasons we have seen in the previous class. Today we are going to see a new thing, and we also saw about the thing that is the estate assembly. Do you remember, my dear students? 1614, in which in that year only the election, in the meeting between the three estates were being held, and after that they did not conduct any meeting between these three sections. That means the three estates. Okay. So what happens is that now the decision for making of the meeting or decision for organizing the meeting should also be done by the first estate and the second estates. With their permission only, they are supposed to conduct or continue the meeting of all the three estates. Okay, so that is what is about the estate assembly which we saw. So today we are going to see about the struggle to survive. The another causes to which or is the way in which the peoples were being totally degraded, totally destroyed. They were not having the living condition to survive. So they are being pushed into those kind of conditions. What are they? We will see now. So in the year of 1750, you can find that there was lot of crisis which was going on, and you can see that in this year the population was only 23 billion. Only 23 million was the population, but you can see that in the year of 1789, the population of France has still more increased to 28 million. So imagine how much the population has increased. So this population increase has pushed them into these kind of crises. So what are they? Come, we'll see. The thing is, the population, when it has increased, it leads the demand. What are the demand it might have led? Yes, it has led the demand of the food aspects. Yes, so they were not able to get proper food because of the increase in the population. Food demand has raised. Okay, so food grains were not available for them. So what happens is that they were not able to fulfill their basic food facilities. Then the price of the bread remains the same for a time. But what happens is that the workers increase the price of the breads. But here you can find that the wages of the workers were not increased. Wages means, what is wages? Wages means the salary. The salary of the people who are working under them are not being increased at all. But you can see that the food production, the price is not fixed by the government, it is not fixed by the king, it is not fixed by anyone. It is being fixed by the seller itself. So seller feels that the demand is rising, so only is this the time where he can earn a lot. So what he has done is he increased the price of the bread and food products. Can you see, can you understand what is happening here? The demand for the food has increased, the wage is still remaining the same, but the price of the food is increasing. How can the needs that he will do. So it is really difficult for them. So they were being pushed under a condition in which it is called as the subsistent crisis. So what is it called as? It is called as subsistent crisis. So this subsistent crisis is that where they were not able to fulfill their basic livelihoods needs. So the common people, the poor peasants, were being pushed into those kind of conditions. So because of which they have been forcefully opposing the rule that is happening over there. So I hope you would have understood this. Yes, my dear students, yes. So this subsistence crisis have been brought and it has made the occurrence of frequently. This has led to the formation of the old regime. Old regime means the age-old period what was happening. They want that to be brought back again. They don't want the kingship rule to be followed. So this is what is about the survival of the struggle for the survival and the subsistence crisis. So the proper definition for the subsistence crisis or the condition or the extreme situation in which the people is not able to fulfill their basic needs like livelihood. So that is known as they are being pushed into an endangered aspect. So endangered means fully they are at the condition of a danger. They are in need of support from someone. So this is what is about the survival of the struggle. Okay. Next we are going to see about the middle class. So just what is the middle class? Can you tell me what is the middle class section? Yes, you might have studied in rise of nationalism in India, also in Europe about, or you might have studied in your lower classes. Yes, my dear students, about middle class. Middle class section means the educated section of the society, right? Yes. So this educated section of the society are trying to bring some changes in the society. So that is called as the growing of middle class or growing of the new society, which we'll see in the next topic, students. So this is what is about the survival of the struggle for the survival. So refer this content and learn it. So today it is enough. Tomorrow we'll continue with the next thing.